Splitgate is finally out, and with it, a multitude of modes to play. And the most recent addition to the Splitgate universe is something new and exciting. Taking inspiration from games like Titanfall, Call of Duty, and Halo, Splitgate just added something massive. Something nobody anticipated coming that'll shake up the gaming space as a whole. I am, of course, talking about yet another Battle Royale. Announced at Summer Games Fest and available now, Splitgate now has a Battle Royale mode. But how does this compare to the other games in this completely unsaturated market? I'm here to give you my brutally honest thoughts on the new Splitgate Battle Royale, so let's jump right into it. This new BR is just as you'd expect from a typical BR mode, just with the slight Splitgate twist. If you're familiar with Splitgate, you know it's mainly an arena shooter with mechanics from games like Halo, Call of Duty, and Titanfall. The main twist being the use of portals. Plenty of distinguishable areas are in the map in which you can shoot a portal onto, and anybody is able to use them. Enemy portals are usable, but you're unable to see where they actually lead. In the main modes, you have different characters to choose from, each with unique abilities, passives, weapons, and perks. Each offer something unique to bring into the battlefield here. In terms of the Battle Royale, the main choice you'll want to utilize for this mode are the abilities of each of the different characters. Within your team of 4, the best course of action currently is to have at least one of each of the 3 different classes to maximize your power that the team has. When the pregame timer is over, you'll drop into the match. This match is comprised of 15 teams of 4 players set across 5 unique biomes, bringing the total player count in a single game to 60. A bit low for a Battle Royale, but the map feels small enough that there are frequent engagements. There is a drop master mechanic, much like Apex Legends, which I personally enjoy here. Takes the stress out of dropping so long as nobody in your team decides to disengage from the rest of you. Once you land, you only have a pistol, and throughout the map you'll find supply crates which offer different items, like armor upgrades, perks, weapons, and equipment. This is just Splitgate gameplay at a larger scale. Load in, loot up, traverse your way, and kill enemies utilizing your thruster packs or portals to traverse around quicker. As the match goes on, unique events can happen, such as double damage or a portal EMP which disables portals, to just give a couple of examples. The weapons you'll find will vary in type and rarity, and as the match goes on, loot boxes will also increase in rarity and items given. You may also collect credits to utilize at a buy station to purchase some goods for yourself. The traditional mechanics are here, like a closing circle to force teams to get closer, and airdrops which have some higher end loot dropping throughout the match. If you die, you can be revived by a teammate and keep all of your loot, or if the countdown timer ends and a teammate is still alive, you'll spawn again near whoever you're spectating. I feel like I covered most everything that this mode has to offer, so let's just get into my brutally honest thoughts, starting with the good. Starting off with the good, the gameplay here is fast and fluid. Utilizing all of the main mechanics here feels really good. The game is responsive and well optimized, at least for me on my Series X. The gunplay is also good. While maybe not as in-depth as, say, a Call of Duty, each weapon has their own unique feel and best use cases. The portal mechanic is a fun twist in the gaming genre overall, not something we really see often. The ability for any player to put down portals means there are tons of options for escaping, flanking, or putting down portals in advantageous positions to kill enemies without being directly near them. The ability to close your portals at will means you can set up portals behind an enemy, shoot them through it, and close it before they have a chance to react. The different events are also fun and unique here, sometimes making you think a little bit more before getting into some engagements. All things considered, this Battle Royale is really what you'd expect mechanic-wise. Doesn't do anything crazy to shake up the formula aside from portals. The map is also well thought out and pretty detailed. I do like the different biomes this map has, 5 in total, all connected by a portal-like structure that you can see the terrain on the other side of, but not if somebody is there. I think the map is well put together. I haven't had time to explore it, but I do like it overall. Now let's get into the more negative parts of this mode. Quite honestly, seeing the community reaction, I completely understand it. Many people are burned out on Battle Royale modes. This game, once more, does nothing different aside from the portal mechanics. But how much can you really innovate within the Battle Royale genres? If you don't like Battle Royales, this one will do nothing new to pull you in. It's fairly cookie cutter overall. The typical formula persists: drop in, loot, kill, be the last standing. I find the map overall, while enjoyable, to be a bit small, at least for my liking. I guess that's why it's only a 60-person Battle Royale, which is my next gripe. 60 players feels like it's such a small amount. To me, personally, a Battle Royale feels complete with 100 players in a game. It feels like I'm going against much more competition, and actually winning against 60 people versus 100 is vastly different for me personally. Only having 60 people per match along with the smaller feeling map means games end pretty quickly. Now, I'm not advocating for 2-hour long matches, but I played 3 games and won 2 of them within the span of 30 minutes or so. When I play PUBG with my friends, so long as we live long enough and the games go on, they're usually about a half hour each. But there is a lot more downtime in a game like PUBG. It really feels like they're just chasing a fleeting Battle Royale trend at this point with this game. Sure, it's fun, but was this necessary? Does it have staying power? The premise here is not unique, it's not special, it is nothing to shake up the genre as a whole, it's very meh. Now, I'm not saying the mode as a whole is bad, but still, name me what this game does differently outside of the portal mechanic. Not every game needs to be this new experience, but when you're coming into this live service industry, you need to shake it up in some way almost completely. Fortnite has new content so frequently that there's always something new going on and a ton of different modes within it. Warzone has stellar gunplay, and with Verdansk being back, a really great map. And PUBG has a more tactical realism feel. Can you really say that this Battle Royale does anything that'll keep me engaged and pull me away from these other games in the genre? Now, I know the live service model has its own issues, and that's a discussion for another time, but this is the world that we live in right now. I guess I should pivot into my final thoughts since I'm rambling right now. All in all, Splitgate Battle Royale is a fun mode, do not get that twisted, but it feels uninspired. Outside of Portals, the gameplay is akin to Apex Legends in a way, and while the map is fun, it's smaller scale seemingly. The lower player count leads to games being quick with very little thought behind your movements. The one saving grace this mode has is that it's brand new, so the best time to play is right now, before everybody figures out the meta and you see people running around with the same loadouts, weapons, and camping in the same spots. If you like Battle Royales, I would say give this a try, it is a fun experience. But if you don't like Battle Royales, this will do nothing new to pull you in. I think Splitgate's Battle Royale is fun, but it's not a must play. If I had to give it a rating, I'd say it's like a solid 6 out of 10. It's serviceable. I mean, it is a good game, but as someone who is becoming a little bit fatigued with new Battle Royales, I feel like one really needs to shake things up to be higher than a 6 or a 7. Overall, Splitgate's Battle Royale is a fun experience, but isn't going to do anything new to bring in new players. If you're a fan of Splitgate's gameplay and like the Battle Royale genre, I think you'll really enjoy this mode. But if you're not a fan of either, this does nothing new for you. Tell me what you guys think about Splitgate's Battle Royale. Were you expecting something different to be announced? Let's keep this conversation going in the comments down below. Thank you guys for sticking around. I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheerio, mates.